Okay, babe, you have no discipline. We have to fix that. Are you struggling with staying disciplined? Do you have issues with having motivation, being inspired, and shit like that? Let's fix it, because if you want to achieve your goals, if you want to be the person that you desire, you have to have discipline. Because here's the thing, motivation is not always going to be there for you. It's just the harsh truth. That is why we need discipline, because motivation is not going to wake up with us every day. Motivation is like your toxic ex. He will be there on Mondays and Fridays, but he will not be there every other day. Discipline, on the other hand, is like your best friend. She's going to be there for you every single day. I hope you got that. So before getting into how to stay disciplined, let's get to the root of the problem. Let's talk about why we can't stay disciplined in the first place. Number one is the lack of motivation. Listen, now I know I said you can't always wait for motivation to be disciplined, but motivation does play a small role, a tiny role, but you can still stay disciplined without having motivation. Don't get me wrong, motivation is a crucial driving force when it comes to staying disciplined. Because when someone lacks motivation, they struggle to stay disciplined and focus on their goals. Now, the lack of motivation can attribute from various different reasons. Number one, you're burnt out, you've been working a lot, you've been studying a lot, and you are just tired. Or you just lack the interest. I mean, not everyone wants to sit on a table and study physics for the rest of the night. You basically lack interest, but your goal is to ace in physics. Or the last one is because you have unclear objectives. You have no idea what your goal is. If you don't know what your goal is, how are you going to work towards it? Like, make it make sense. If you do not know what you're going to cook, what's the point of having the recipe? Or you could think about it the other way around. What's the point of having a recipe if you have no idea what you are cooking? So in order for you to be disciplined and stay disciplined, you have to get rid of this problem first. You have to get rid of the root of the problem. It's the same thing as fixing a tooth. You can't fix a decaying tooth just by covering it up on the top when the problem is at the root. So that was number one. Now let's move on to number two, that is distractions. In today's fast-paced and interconnected world, getting distracted is literally this easy. Social media, access to the internet, smartphones have made it increasingly difficult for us to focus. So if you are someone who gets distracted very easily, you need to get rid of that distraction. For example, your phone is a huge distraction to you. For example, my phone was a huge distraction to me. Whenever I edit a video, I somehow used to get on TikTok or on Twitter, and I used to stay on Twitter a lot before. So you know what I did? Before I would start working on my YouTube videos, I would place my phone in a whole different room so that until I finish what I have to do, I won't have my phone nearby. And trust me, I went from editing a video from 4 hours to editing my video only in about like an hour. Imagine that. Number three, why you can't stay disciplined is because of perfectionism. Yes, some people actually have that issue, and so do I. Now, while striving for excellence is commendable, an unhealthy obsession with perfection can hinder discipline, alright? Now, when you are a perfectionist, you have a heightened fear of doing mistakes or failure, and that is what is stopping you from reaching your goals. In order for you to get rid of this problem, you have to learn to accept your imperfections. You're not going to do everything perfectly, alright? Here's the thing, you know, when I first started YouTube, I was like, I don't know how to edit videos, I don't know how to make anything aesthetic, I don't know how to talk properly. I am not just presentable, alright? I was such a perfectionist, and then one day I was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyways. I got my camera, which was my iPhone 6S. I got my camera out, the quality was so bad. I still filmed and edited the videos and I posted it, and that is why I'm here today. That video, that one video that I did went so viral that I woke up to 10,000 subscribers. I was at literally 100 subscribers, by the way. That is the day that I was like, listen, I don't need anything to be perfect. I do not need a professional camera. I do not need a professional editing software. I'm gonna work with what I got. And trust me, until I reached 300,000 subscribers on YouTube, I was filming on my iPhone 6S. Now that we have covered why we can't stay disciplined, let's move on to how you can stay disciplined. Now, the first step of staying disciplined is setting goals and clear objectives. Like I said, you can't make a meal with just a recipe if you have no idea what you're making in the first place. So the first step to developing discipline is to have and make clear, achievable goals. I would recommend doing SMART goals. This one over here, it is something that has helped me so much. SMART goals basically mean specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. So first things first, set up some goals. What do you want to achieve? Why do you even want to stay disciplined? You want to stay disciplined in order to achieve your goals. Now, in order for you to stay disciplined, you need to have clear goals. Now, I don't want to hear, oh, my goal is to lose 5 kilograms, this, that, and this. My goal is to get skinnier this year. Absolutely not. You need to have an yearly goal. For example, your yearly goal is to lose weight. So your monthly goal is to lose at least 4 kilograms a month or at least 2 kilograms a month. So your daily goal would be to eat around 1,500 calories. That was just an example. Number 2 to staying disciplined is creating a routine. Listen, an established routine will get you so far. Every successful person has a routine. Literally every successful person has a routine. You yourself have a routine right now. We all have a certain routine. Why do you think children wake up and sleep at the same time every single day, especially newborn babies? Every new mother has a routine for their kids. You know why? Because that helps a child develop into normal human beings. So establishing a daily routine will help you achieve your goals because it'll provide structure and predictability. A routine should include time for personal care, work or study, relaxation, and socializing. When you create a routine, you will be able to maintain and focus on what you actually have to do. So on the first point, I said you need to have clear goals. So for example, if your clear goal is to lose weight, that means you have to be exercising almost every single day. You have to be really active. So in your routine, in your daily routine that you will create in order for you to stay disciplined and achieve your goals, you will have working out every single day at the same time. Our brain can be rewired so easily by doing something for 27 days. So if your goal is, for example, to lose weight, your mini goal will be to exercise every single day. And that, my friend, you will be exercising every day at 4 p.m. You need to have a specific time when you will be working out. And you're going to do that every single day. And that will be a habit. In your head, you will be addicted to working out. Number 3, break bigger goals into smaller tasks. You need to break any of those really huge goals that you have into manageable tasks that you can do in a small period of time because it'll seem less daunting and you will feel less overwhelmed. This will help you stay disciplined and will provide you with some sort of emotion that you achieve something. For example, when every single YouTuber starts YouTube, their main goal is to hit 100,000 subscribers and then 1 million subscribers on YouTube, alright? Instead of directly and so quickly aiming for 100,000 subscribers, you have to first gain 1,000 subscribers, then you go to 10,000 subscribers, then you go to 20,000 subscribers. So you break the bigger goal into a smaller goal because gaining 100,000 subscribers will take at least 6 months. But gaining 1,000 subscribers, it could be done in literally a week or a few days. So when you have a goal every single week or every single month, that'll help you achieve the bigger goal, you will feel more accomplished, you will feel more motivated, and you will feel more inspired. So that is why it's important to break bigger goals into smaller, manageable tasks. Number 4, you need to develop good, healthy habits. Habits play a significant role in determining an individual's level of discipline. By forming good habits, you can establish a strong foundation for discipline. Now, in order for you to set good habits, you need to understand what you desire in the first place. And the second way you can stick to those habits is creating a cue. Let's say you want to create the habit of doing your skincare literally every single day. Here's how you're gonna do it. First, you're gonna take a shower, and literally every single time after you take a shower, you will directly do your skincare routine. That is your cue. Every single time, never miss it. Every single time you go wash your body, wash your hair at night, the last thing you do, right after you get out of the shower, the first thing you do will do your skincare. And that'll turn into a habit. And the last one is reward yourself. Because when you reward yourself, you will be able to adapt these habits more easily. That means, let's say, for example, you just finished studying and you want to make studying a habit, studying at 8 p.m. every single day. If you have an award waiting for you at the end of this, you will be more excited to actually finish it. You'll be more excited and motivated to actually do what you gotta do. So what I would recommend is study every single day at a specific time and then reward yourself with something that you will actually like watching TV, sitting on TikTok, or calling your best friend. So make it into a little chain. So you work out, you study, and then you reward yourself with what you want to do, like watching TikToks. So in that way, you are literally tricking your mind into doing what's more important and then still rewarding your brain for actually doing it. Number 5 is to minimize distractions. Like I said, distractions is such a bad thing in our lives right now. In this modern world, there are so many distractions, like literally even a cute guy on the street is a huge distraction. This is a huge obstacle when it comes to maintaining discipline. To minimize distractions, for example, when it comes to studying, you have to minimize the amount of clutter that is around you. Declutter your brain, your mind, declutter your space, because trust me, even those things are a distraction. Turn off your notifications from your devices, set a specific time for leisure activities. It's all on you, honestly. It doesn't matter how much I say this. Literally, all of these things are in your hands. You need to identify what exactly are your distractions. For some people, your phone is not really your distraction. Sometimes it could literally be your sister or your best friend or your college roommate being a distraction to you. You need to identify what exactly is your distraction and get rid of it when you're doing something that you gotta do. And the last one is always monitor your progress. Regularly monitoring your discipline and making adjustments as needed is very crucial when it comes to self-development. By tracking your progress and identifying areas for improvement, you can make informed decisions. And that'll help you to stay disciplined and achieve whatever you want to achieve. And monitoring your progress is really important when you need to understand where are you in this journey of yours. For example, it's weight loss, right? Where are you in this journey? I, for one, love to keep a little book where I record literally every single thing, whether it's my YouTube subscribers, whatever. How much money I'm making, how many collaborations I have. I love challenging myself. I love challenging the old me. So yeah, that's what I do. So anyways, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye-bye.